The war between Palestine and Israel is not thousands of years old. It became very serious only a few decades ago. In today's video, we will learn why this war started and where its roots are. Let's go back a little in history. At the end of the 19th century, a movement called Zionism started. The goal of this movement was to create a homeland for Jewish people who were living all over the world. They chose Palestine for this homeland. At that time, Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire, and most of the people living there were Muslim Arab, but there were also Christian and Jewish minority. After World War I, 1914 to 1918, the Ottoman Empire became weak, and Britain took control of Palestine. In 1917, Britain gave a statement called the Balfour Declaration, which supported making a home for Jews in Palestine. This worried the local Arab people a lot. In the 1940s, after Hitler treated Jews badly in Europe, many Jews moved to Palestine. This increased tensions between Arabs and Jews. In 1947, the United Nations suggested a plan. Palestine should be divided into two parts, one for Jews and one for Arabs. The Jews accepted the plan, but the Arabs rejected it. In 1948, Israel declared itself an independent country. Arab countries attacked Israel, but Israel defended itself and even captured more Palestinian land. About 700,000 Palestinians lost their home. They call this tragedy the Nakba, which means disaster. Since then, there have been many wars, uprisings, intifadas, and peace talk, but the real problem is still not solved. Palestinians want their own free country, but Israel, focusing on its security and expansion, creates obstacles. Today, Palestinians living in Gaza and the West Bank face very difficult conditions. Gaza is under a heavy blockade by Israel, making life very hard for the people there. This issue is not just about land, it is about freedom, justice, and human rights. We hope that one day both Palestinians and Israelis can live with peace and fairness. Can Palestine become a free country? Today we are talking about an important question. Can Palestine become a free country? Let's look at the facts and think about the future. First, we must understand that Palestine's problem is not just about land. It is about a people's right to be free and to have their own country. After Israel was created in 1948, Israeli control over Palestinian areas increased. In the 1967 war, Israel captured the West Bank, Gaza, and East Jerusalem. Since then, Palestinians have been fighting for their freedom. Today, more than 130 countries have recognized Palestine as a state. In 2012, the United Nations gave Palestine the status of a non-member observer state. This was an important step, but is it enough? Visual. Israeli military checkpoints and daily life of Palestinians host. The truth is, there are many obstacles to Palestine's freedom. The first obstacle is Israel's occupation and policy. The second obstacle is global politics, especially the strong support of the USA for Israel. The third obstacle is internal conflict among Palestinian groups like Fatah and Hamas often disagree, which weakens their cause. But hope is still alive. People, organizations, and even some governments around the world support Palestine. International law, UN resolutions, and human rights support the Palestinian cause too. Palestine's future as a free country depends on unity among Palestinian leaders, serious support from the international community, a fair agreement between Israel and Palestine, and most importantly, the patience and struggle of ordinary people. It is a long and hard journey.